Guys, let's talk about Soulja Boy basically hijacking the show The Boys.
Did you fuck me? What?
You know, at this point, we can even call him the main character of the series anyway. Tell me why he walks into any scene and everybody else in this series becomes background characters. I mean, this guy basically has the biggest aura at this point, and everybody is basically aura farming this guy. From his introduction, you can basically tell that this is not just another superhero, yeah? And every time Black now sees this character, he basically shits himself. Because of some of the things he has seen Soulja Boy do. I mean, it's that crazy. I think the showrunner basically made a mistake creating this character. You can see from the beginning when he wants to do this blast, fire blast thing that he does from his chest, you can see that the head starts to shake. You can see everything. You can see the dust lifting up little by little. That's the horror I'm talking about here. And when the energy bursts, you can see that this creates this kind of orgasm-like kind of explosion. You can see from the footages. Am I the only one like seeing this? Or my mind is inside the gutters? I don't know. I mean, he has this trauma music that when he plays kind of turns him on to actually do these horrific things, and he's constantly fighting this internal nuke, this internal explosion, which is more of a crazy character build. But here's the thing that makes him stand out. That's the thing that makes him very dangerous. He's actually evolving. He's actually growing as a character. It feels a little bit much more controlled. It feels a little bit much more organized chaos, you know. And I mean, every character in the series used to have something very personal about them that makes them stand out and make them very unique. But at this point, I think they've basically lost the plot. But everybody has gone soft. Everybody is now a weak, you know, very predictable characters, right? And as at this point, Soulja Boy is basically carrying the whole series world. Giving main character energy now, and everybody else is walking around like NPCs in their own show. That boy has this thing where he's very unpredictable, where you can't really read him, you know, from the beginning. He has this bad boy, rich boy energy, fuck boy energy. And I think the showmakers are trying to play a little bit with this character and then, you know, working with the Sage. I mean, that energy is basically 10x right now. Tell me why the smartest person in this series, Sage, can't really read his mind, can't really calculate or predict this character. Sage is another disappointment, man. I really can't say so much about Sage right now because I'm going to just lose my shit. I mean, Claude AI would do way better than Sage at this point. So frustrating. I really want them to take me back. I want you to take me back. Take me back to the good days, you know, when the boys started, when these guys used to have so much horror, so much energy. You know, Billy Butcher used to have the same kind of energy, you know, when the series started. There's a lot of blackmail, manipulation, finding weak spots, outsmarting these gods instead of trying to become these powerful characters, you know. That was the show. That was the spirit. That's what we were here for. It's in the name, the boys. The ordinary, simple boys. Now everybody has superpowers. Everybody can fly. Everybody has this energy, this monster thing. And somehow they've all managed to become less interesting, you know. At this point, it's just nice. Mother's Milk lost it. Frenchie lost it. Huey, I mean, Huey did a little bit of thing this episode, you know, trying to hold that vibe, and then still lost it. It's just mad. Nobody's pulling their weight anymore. And somehow the guy that managed to say the dumbest, the most stupid, ridiculous thing. God really works in mysterious ways. I mean, I'm literally fast forwarding scenes to get to where Soulja Boy is saying something interesting. The show has become a version of itself that doesn't really make any sense. You just really need to go back to a time where everybody, you know, is important. So everybody, even people that don't really have so much power, you know, can do so much when they, you know, think outside of the box. But right now, you give it to Soulja Boy, my guy. Soulja Boy is doing so well with the show. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, this is the time to do it. And I recently roasted everybody behind the TV series The Boys recently. You can click here to watch it. Cheers.